Rope like this, flip it twice, place your plant, pull this through that little loop, and you're going to pull that whole thing over the plant. You're going to take these two side things and put that over that piece you just pulled through, and then you're going to grab this middle part right here and you're going to pull it tight and just keep pulling just like that. Together just like that, and then you kind of adjust the knots to make it all line up.
Singing all my songs. You was always acting like that's why I left you alone. Should've changed my number cause you got me blown. Do my cheddar dance, I got different dough. I might get a damn, I might get a dose. She gon' whisper in my ear like I got what else. Got no time for other men, that's just the way it go.
I can't talk to goofies, man, that shit is juicy. Yeah, soft and shit like rubies, sponsored episode. Was a riddle, she found it confusing. Yeah, I'm more than a little, them levels my usual. Head up, bow, we linkin' like you. Can't stagnate, it's moving. Past, present, future. Few sides cause I'm moody. This one color fuchsia. Both sides we too crucial. Make money maneuvers. Yeah,
my shadow dance, I got different dough. I might get a damn, I might get a dose. She gon' whisper in my ear like I got what else.
My friend Catherine likes to decorate.
She lives in this gorgeous Brooklyn apartment with her husband. She's always had a thing for plants, so everything's bright and open. The details kept just so. Every day, she makes sure there's something to eat and that her love is comfortable. On my most recent visit, I caught them after their afternoon card game and offered to take a picture of the lovely couple. They happily agreed.
If the stem's looking dead, you must chop off its head 'cause of root rot. If the browning don't stop, then its leaves you must prop, no more root rot. Once you chop off the head, the stem is not dead, it makes babies. When it gets big and strong, you can take it from mom, plant the baby.
So this is our fiddly fig. It has 2 leaves. It has 1 leaf.
So like me in quarantine, you started growing an avocado seed and now it's about a foot tall and you don't know what to do with it next. I'm here to tell you, you gotta cut it. You gotta cut them. Did I stutter? I did not stutter. You gotta cut them. Watch me cut them. I know it's upsetting because you just grew this magnificent thing. But if you don't cut them, they're gonna grow shitty and weak and spindly, and you want them to grow big and strong and majestic so you
The next time you're boiling eggs, don't throw out the water. When you boil eggs, the shells emit calcium, phosphorus, sulfur, and potassium into the water, which are essential for plant growth. It'll make your plant bigger, greener, and healthier. Just make sure to let it cool down before you apply.
Got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah, yeah. Say, ah, yeah, 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 yeah. She got her hands all on her knees and then her balls on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for her, cause I can tell she fly.
In the wild, sucks get drenched, that's how their thirst is quenched. They take rare slugs. Every 3 weeks or so, I give mine a good soak via butt chug.
Here's an easy way to get that Jumanji vibe in your house. Take a sweet potato, just like this, put it in a glass of water, and in a few weeks, you'll have vines wrapping around your bookshelf. And I've got these beauties. Took about 2 months to cover this whole light fixture. It's really easy, try it.
Burrow's tail, it can trail, it drops leaves without fail. Please don't touch them. When a leaf falls off, throw it back in the pot. Now you've dropped them.
You have to start making seed bombs. You have to start understanding that flower power is real. You have to realize that you are the main character in the fight for nature-filled cities. You have to start reclaiming the land around you and turning unloved, neglected patches of soil into vibrant pockets of life. You have to start seeing every bare patch of dirt as a cornucopia of possibility for colour and joy. You have to get some scrap paper, water and seeds and make these tiny weapons in the arsenal against grey, lifeless concrete streets and carry them around with you wherever you go, just in case. And why am I telling you all this? Because
there's an old witch folklore that says when one of your plants dies, it absorbed a curse for you. Thank you, little plant. I'm taking it to compost in my garden. Thanks.
Let's propagate my string of hearts. My string of hearts is so long that it's almost touching the floor. But as you notice, only half of it is full. So after some research on Candide, I decided to propagate it. You will need a sharp pair of scissors or shears and a vessel for your cuttings. Let's give this guy a haircut. I'm cutting them around 4 to 5 inches long, and I'm making the cut right above a set of leaves. Now fill your vessel with water. We're going to snip off these leaves because they will rot if they touch water. We're looking for nodes, like this. I made quite a few cuttings because my plant was so long. Now place it in a spot with bright and direct sunlight, and wait for your cuttings to take root. I can't wait to replant them back into the pot to make it more full.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Plant Talk, I have a confession. I've been trying the pasta water hack. If you haven't heard, sometimes people try putting unsalted pasta water in their plants to revive them. This is the initial post that made me want to try it. You can pause and read it if you want. Mine's done cooking, now I'm gonna strain it. And before you comment, yes, I put salt on my pasta like after I cook it. I just don't put it in the pasta water. I strained my mac and cheese into this. This is how much pasta water I got. Now I'm gonna wait for it to get to room temperature.
While we wait, let me show you my Monstera, which I have used pasta water on. These were the size of the leaves before I used pasta water. And then this is after. You can see we have big leaf, little fenestration. And then holy moly, I was freaking out when this leaf came out. And then this is the new one. As you can see, it's smaller. I'm not sure if it's because I recently moved or if because you need to keep doing the pasta water to keep the leaves big. Running out of time, let's do it on my experiment. Pasta water, Brita water.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know? How would they know?
If the growth is spaced out and leaves droop to the south, it needs sunlight. If your suck's growing high, then it falls to the side. Get the grow light.
My friend asked me if I knew there was a plant in my bathroom. I was confused why that was weird, until I remembered the rosemary bush in my shower.
Aubrey, what are you?
Oh, I'm bisexual.
Do all of bisexuals have this power?
Yes.
Hey guys, here are a couple plants that I don't recommend for beginners. So when you see this at the grocery store or nursery, steer away quickly. Now you're gonna hear this a lot, but get away from calatheas. They are very, very, very meaty and can be such a pain, and they die randomly without warning. There are a few that are easier than others, the Calathea mantra, and then the Calathea beauty star, but beware of the Calathea. Next up, this guy. Don't think about it, don't look at it, don't dream about it, don't anything. Don't mess with this guy. This is the maidenhair fern. Again, it's super high maintenance, and I've heard people have killed theirs in a matter of days. Shockingly, mine's still alive, but stay away from them. The next one is a bit more based on personal experience. This is the English ivy. I kill all my ivy unless it's in water. I think they're pretty high maintenance and they're difficult for me to take care of. And I can definitely be doing a part 2.